Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Got a new series for you. I'm going to call it the Random Knife Spotlight. And what that means is I'm just going to pick out a knife randomly out of my collection and spotlight it. These will be more like overviews instead of full on, 20-minute reviews. But yeah, I may expand the series into EDC gear, multi tools, flashlights, pry tools, stuff like that. And I'll call them random multi tool spotlight or something. But I'm going to start out with the knives. And the first knife I'm going to look at is this Ruike model P801-SF. Now, this isn't a new model at all. It's been out for several years. I've had this for probably a year and a half or more, probably more than a year and a half. I got it right during the whole first COVID shutdown, and yeah, it's a heck of a budget knife for $29.95 most everywhere, and it's not a small knife. It's pretty full size, and it's all stainless steel, so it's got some weight behind it. But yeah, what you get is an overall length of 7.87. The blade is 3.39 inches long. Handle is 4.49, so almost 4.5 inches long. Um, the blade is, you can see, 14C28N. This was one of the first knives I got in that steel, and it's held up good for what I've used it for. And yeah, I got several knives in that steel now, and I like it. Um, it's a flat grind, nice flat grind. Um, Blade width is just under an inch at 0.95. Blade stock is 0.12, so pretty average thin blade stock with that flat grind. This thing's a pretty nice slicer. And if you haven't noticed, it's got this cool stonewash and the whole thing, and the handle and blade, it matches up nice. I like that. It doesn't show, any scratches. That's just about the way it came. I can pick out a few scratches on this thing, but yeah, it's got good jimping on top. It's obviously, I flipped it out. It's obviously a flipper. Also has thumb studs. It just rockets right out. Either the thumb studs or the flipper work excellent. Rides on ball bearings, bearing pivot. Yeah, it is smooth. It's almost drop shutty. If I actually used it, quite a bit more, it might be drop shutty. Liner lock, or actually it's frame lock, and you can see lockup is excellent. There's no blade play, no lock rock, anything like that. Said the handle is almost about 4.5 inches. Handle is only 0.36 inches thick. It is very thin, and yeah, nice jimping on the blade, nice jimping on the lock bar, easy access to it. So when you got this in hand with a jimping and the flipper tab for a finger guard and this finger groove, you're locked right. It's locked right in your hand, and it's comfortable. Very neutral handle. Ergos are good. This pocket clip doesn't bother me at all. Barely notice it. Look at it. You see a little pop of color. You got a blue pocket clip, which we'll talk about more in a second. Blue pivot collars on both sides, and blue thumb studs on both sides. You can see though, thumb stud's a little worn off right here on the show side where I flip it. This side's still pretty good. But yeah, this pocket clip, I know some people don't like the blue on it. I like it. Pocket clip works excellent. In and out pocket. I mean, this is all smooth, so it slides right in, pulls out of the pocket easy. It has button head screws, but there's plenty of room. I really do not have any trouble getting that over the hem of my pocket on my jeans. Like I said, in and out, nice. Again, ergos are pretty good on this thing. Can be a little slippery, no kidding. It's all smooth. If the knife gets wet, your hands are wet, it is a little slippery. I'd suggest if your hands are slippery, using the flipper tab instead of the thumb studs. The detemp for the thumb studs, you know, it's a lot harder. But yeah, once you got it in hand, finger on the jimping, finger here, you're pretty locked in. It's not going to go nowhere. But yeah, it is smooth metal, so it can be a little slippery at times. And I don't know if I actually said the weight. It's not a lightweight by any means. Comes in at 4.23 ounces. But it feels good. It doesn't feel extremely heavy. Like I said, it rides in pocket nice. It's not very tall. I'm not sure overall how tall that is. We can find out real quick. And I'll try to make these spotlight videos a little shorter, go a little faster, get my act together. Yeah, it's just a little over 1 inch, 1.10 inches. So it doesn't take up much room in the pocket. This is a knife I need to start carrying this more because I like it. It is super slicey, feels real thin behind the edge. And yeah, for 30 bucks, can't beat it. I'd recommend it to anyone, especially looking for a good budget knife. Because for 30 bucks, you're getting good steel, what I consider good EDC steel, the 14C28N, getting excellent action on ball bearing pivot. You get a strong frame lock, deep carry pocket clip, pretty good ergos, and it just looks nice. I love the looks of this. I'd like to get the dark stonewash, the black stonewash one to go with this, but this silver one, plain stonewash, is so cool looking. And like I said, I like the little pop of color, even the blue pocket clip. I like that. Like I said, pocket clip works excellent. It's not a huge pocket clip, and if you're wearing jeans, it kind of blends in. It's not, you know, it doesn't scream out at people. You got a pocket clip hanging out of your pocket, so you got a knife in your pocket. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Like I said, I try to keep these videos short, just do an overview, and I don't know what knife will be next, but I'll figure it out, and it'll probably be something you haven't seen in quite a long time on this channel, or really anywhere. But I guess that's it. If you like these, leave it, you know, hit the like button, leave a comment, you know, if I should keep this series going and expand it to flashlights and multi-tools and other items, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And until the next video, bye.